This is Jen Zeer, and I consent to being recorded for this project at school.
This is Lynn LaRose, and I consent to being recorded for this project at school.
So, Lynn, we met last week to talk about some of the goals that you had. How did those go?
They have gone unattained.
Okay.
In fact, yeah, honestly, I don't think, I might have worked out once. And actually it wasn't probably working out. It was like, I worked out once, but that's it.
Okay. And then when you don't work out, when you're in a pattern of not working out, how do you feel? Like, what are the symptoms of not working out for you?
I'm much more tired.
Okay.
It, fairly hard on myself. Yeah.
So like you beat yourself up from it?
Yeah.
Okay. And then I think you mentioned before that your knee hurts a little bit, or
Yeah.
knee hurts more.
My knee hurts more when I'm not walking as much.
Mm-hmm.
Like on a great night where I get to walk around a lot, it doesn't hurt. But like last night where I ended up standing in a room on a code for hours, then it got really sore.
Okay.
But
And
standing's not good for us. We know that. Standing in one spot.
right. And then how do you feel like these symptoms that you've mentioned, how do they affect your life?
Well, the less I move, the more my knee hurts, because part of it's arthritis and part of it is just wear and tear from competitive sports. My cute clothes don't fit. And the clothes I do have don't fit because I don't want to buy more until I lose more weight. So,
Okay.
yeah.
So those are how it affects your life.
Yeah. Hey, none.
Is it affecting your relationship with anybody else in your family or in your life?
I don't think they care.
Okay. Now, when we talked last week, you talked about when you weren't going to the gym regularly, when you were in a pattern or in a habit that you were going with somebody. You had somebody to go with to the gym. Is that right?
I did, but that was a while ago.
Okay. So do you feel like that relationship helped you stay motivated and make goals and keep goals, keep your appointment?
Absolutely.
Okay. Is there anybody in your world that you could connect with to meet those goals that you set from last week of the 2 15-minute times?
Actually, gee, that sounds so lame. 2 15-minute times, and I didn't even do it.
That's
That's
okay.
pathetic.
No,
Yeah, actually, Gigi and I had planned to make a workout pact. We can't actually work out together, but we were going to challenge each other to make sure we were working out every day. She's recovering from surgery, so we still have another couple of weeks till we can get on that. But we will be together this next week, so maybe we can get back on that.
What if you did something like virtually with each other so that you were in your own places, but you were like, you had an appointment time, you could still have the dialogue back and forth, but you could still be in different places together? What do you think about that?
I mean, that might work. I feel like our schedules are so different. Like right now, because she's recovering from surgery, she has been going to bed at 4 a.m. and not getting up till noon. And I am in a real weird sleep funk. So I am sometimes up late, but then fall asleep after midnight, but then a lot of times the dogs have me awake at between 4 and 6.
Mhm.
So then I'm up because I can't go back to sleep. And then by the time she's up, I'm napping.
Okay. So this relationship with Gigi and having somebody to just be accountable to, not as necessarily go and work out with, you feel like that's gonna be helpful to meeting your goals?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
Because I think we both have fairly similar goals. Yeah, I think we both have fairly similar goals.
Okay. Do you feel like this week you could make a pact with Gigi, or to see if you could do your 2 15-minute workouts?
I don't know that she's up to it, but I'm definitely intending to get my 15 in. I'm hoping to at least work out every day because now we'll be in Vegas.
Okay.
No work will be the way of my life.
Well, even if she doesn't work out, but you make a pact with her and maybe you talk while you're doing it, or maybe you report to her, or do something like that do you want to give that a try to see if you can make out your 2 15-minute sessions? Is she going to be in Vegas with you?
Yeah.
Okay. Like maybe swimming in the pool while she's sitting on the sidelines? It'd be good for your knee.
Oh, I'm very much excited about that.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm good. I'm up for that for sure.
Okay. So should we try, so we'll meet next week and talk about the 2 15-minute sessions and go from there?
2 15-minute sessions in the week or 2 15-minute sessions a day?
2 15-minute sessions in the week. That's all.
Okay.
That was your goal last week. So
Oh,
we're bringing in another component. No? Shame
that
is
is
not helpful.
that is pathetic.
Shame is not helpful in changing behaviors. We just have to figure out what works for you. And we have to figure out, and what we talked about last week, it just didn't work for you. So let's adjust some things and see if that works for this week. But in the past, you've had a friend who worked out with you, and that seemed to be that relationship. We know that people do things more often when they are connected with a relationship, whether it's an activity or social or a goal. So let's bring in that component and see if that'll change for next week.
Absolutely.
Does that sound like a plan?
That sounds like a great plan.
Okay. Do you have any other questions or thoughts?
No, the other thing I think that'll be helpful is because I'm on well, it's a working vacation, but because I'm on vacation and my crazy hospital schedule is not going to come into a play, I think that will help.
Okay.
Because
Well,
I won't, hopefully, daylight savings is next weekend, but hopefully the sleep funk won't play as big a role this next week as it did this past week. I hope.
Okay. Well, let's check in next week. Let's see if those goals, if you met your goals, you're either, I think we talked last week about your minimum was 2 15 minutes, and then your ideal was 4 30 minutes in a week. So we'll see where you land next week.
Sounds good.
Okay. All right. We will talk to you next week.
Okay. Thank you.